Recent events have been dominated by the successful inaugural flight of the completely Russian version of the regional airliner Superjet SJ-100 on April 23, 2025. In April 2025, the medium-range passenger aircraft MC-21 received some perplexing news. The primary narratives were that the aircraft would only be operational in 2028, there would be insufficient quantities to satisfy all demand, Russia would be obligated to acquire Boeing aircraft immediately upon the lifting of sanctions, and the Russians had resolved to modify the PD-14 engine due to unfavorable issues. Therefore, what are the actual realities? The first aircraft with the new PD-14 engines, the MC-21, is scheduled to commence certification flights in May 2025. However, the Russian-made onboard avionics were only partially replaced. The second aircraft, which is anticipated to be delivered in July 2025, will be equipped with PD-14 engines and completely Russian avionics. When will all of the testing be finalized? The testing will conclude in the year 2026. The year also signifies the commencement of full serial production of the completed aircraft following testing. Therefore, deliveries to operators may commence in 2026. The inaugural year of full-scale production and deliveries will occur in 2027. The Irkutsk Aviation Plant is expected to be consistently producing new aircraft by 2028. The factory is currently in the process of equipping new production facilities and procuring the requisite apparatus. To guarantee a rapid commencement in Irkutsk, at least 12 aircraft fuselages have been prepared and are awaiting the installation of engines and equipment following the conclusion of testing. Now, let's address the claim that there won't be enough supplies to accommodate everyone. This assertion is purportedly attributed to Ural Airlines, which is significantly dependent on European Airbus products. It was made in April 2025. Its fleet comprises approximately 50 units of the A319, A320, A320neo, A321, and A21neo. The media has reported that Ural Airlines has signed a contract for the supply of new domestic narrow-body MC-21 aircraft. Nevertheless, the company is concerned that they will not receive the new airliners in a timely manner due to the extensive queue. Nevertheless, the representative from Ural Airlines stated, "All Russian airlines are highly interested in domestic aircraft, but our industry has not yet begun mass production. All Russian airlines are standing in line for these planes. As of today, about 900 requests have been filed for new aircraft. Aeroflot is at the top of every list. As for us, there are no forecasts yet. It may take a while. It all depends on how many planes our industry can produce annually. If Airbus produces one plane per day, I don't know how many ours will produce. We need the MC-21 specifically. The Superjet isn't suitable because it can only stay airborne for 4 hours, and we need at least 6. It was subsequently unofficially reported that Ural Airlines may attempt to increase its fleet with Western aircraft in the event that sanctions are abolished. However, this is not the entirety of the narrative. Some regional Russian media outlets attempted to delve deeper by employing sensationalism. Nevertheless, the airline promptly recognized the necessity of regulating the statements of its employees. Ural Airlines has no signed contracts or placed orders for the delivery of Russian MC-21 aircraft. Unfortunately, the media inaccurately interpreted our employees' words regarding the possibility of ordering this type of aircraft. The Russian media then emphasized the PD-14 engine's reworking, which has resulted in issues. The public procurement portal published information regarding a research and development project titled Improvement of the PD-14 Engine Installation for the MC-21 Aircraft on April 9, 2025, which sparked a state of hysteria. This does not indicate a malfunction in the powertrain. It is a standard component of the testing segment of any aircraft engine. It is common to extend the life of the engine, enhance fuel efficiency, reduce weight, reduce pollution levels, optimize production processes to reduce labor and material costs, and so forth after the initial flights. The third phase of the enhancement works, which is scheduled to take place from November 2026 to December 2027, is the most intriguing. During this phase, the results of the initial MC-21 operations will be analyzed. Stated differently, Airlines ought to have begun using the MC-21 aircraft by November 2026. This timeline corresponds with the dates that were previously specified in this article. Therefore, the PD-14 refinement is not a process of developing a new engine or implementing a significant modernization of the PD-14M. Rather, it is a practical measure to guarantee that the engines are both safe and effective for mass production and operation. Now, do you think the MC-21 project has run into issues? Please let us know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. In addition, please take our memberships